So about a month ago, I was running late from church, and a young man who I'm acquaintances with, named Ethan, was working at the deli, and I always get food on my way into the deli because I'm always running late. And I said, I'm off to church, and he told me not to burst into flames when I walked in the door, and it was really hilarious because I walk in, and what's the very thing that we're doing that day is we're listening to how none of us are worthy or able to, deserve to go to church, but God takes us in anyway. It's the parables of, seeking the lost and doing that. Jesus seeking the lost sheep, and the widow loses a coin and then takes up the coin, and searches and finds it. So it's about how we're lost and God sees us. And I had to laugh, and I was trying not to laugh all through the sermon because of what this young wise ass said. And then what turned out to be even better was the fact that my friend, the young wiseacre, I told him, the little church ladies came up to me, like, why were you giggling during the sermon? And I explained that I was, in fact, what the young man had said, and why the sermon was so ironic that I had to laugh about it. And the little lady responds, well, you should just bring him too, so he could hear it himself. And I laughed at that. I decided that I was going to, I went back, and on the way back, I told him, yeah, you'll never believe what happened. You got me in trouble at church. But by the way, you're invited. And he, being a young wise ass, looked at me and said, oh yeah, well, it's not a written invitation, so it doesn't count. Well, I've been away for church for a couple weeks, but today after church, I told this story to the ladies at my church. And so I'm on my way home. And you know what they did? They scrambled. They split like a football huddle breaking up. And the end result is every lady in church got together and wrote, I have a bunch of invitations for Ethan to come to church, handwritten in writing, so they count. I have an endless number of handwritten notes for Ethan to come to church with us, and I'm going to deliver them on my way home. I'm really looking forward to it, but in case you were in the mood for a laugh, that's one of them. All right, well, I'm driving, so I just wanted to share. Peace.